Welcome back to Shemsuniverse. So today, guys, we're going to discuss the truth behind Cancer Sun, Gemini Moon. So Cancer Sun, we all know, is a very highly imaginative sign. It's a sign of introspection, a sign of intuitiveness, emotional sentimentality, and things of this nature. We have Gemini Moon, which is very intellectual, probably the most intellectual sign, arguably, when it comes to being cunning, especially, or just being a good salesperson. So Gemini Moon makes their subconscious mind very peculiar when it comes to being a wordsmith. Their ways of communication, their ways of handling business is very effective. These make up for the 12th and 2nd disposition. So these guys are actually very, very smart. They're very analytical. They're very emotionally intelligent. And their dispositions, 12th and 2nd disposition, make them get along perfectly. So that means that their intellectual mind and the words of their spirit are in complete cohesion. So they don't have much of a problem when it comes to making concrete decisions, when it comes to business, when it comes to intimate relationships, when it comes to family orientation. All of these things come quite naturally to them, which just means that they have to go through different things in order to make their journey kind of interesting. So what I mean by that is this. The 12th house has a lot to do with losses and taking away, because the house of salvation, the house of spiritual realization, is the most karmic house, no matter what type of astrology that we look at. With that being said, the 2nd house is all about money. It's all about your relationship to power, influence, even your looks, your speech, things of this nature. Gemini makes those things very attractive. It makes it so you can get a lot of different income streams for sure. The Cancer part of it makes it so you're able to budget quite well. Your finances are quite strong. But you do have to go through a great degree of losses to get these things done. So when you have this sort of set position, the 12th house makes it so you have to sacrifice. So it would mean things like taking a year off of like drinking, smoking, any sort of vices, any sort of hobbies of that nature, and just say, I'm going to lock into my purpose to get whatever it is that your goal is, if it's financial, for instance. Or if it's something that's more on the health side, then you'd still have to sacrifice maybe certain parts of nutrition in order to get it done. So all of these things come together, but your greatest asset in life could be time and sacrifice. And what that means is you need to understand that you have a certain degree of time to get certain things in your life done. And when you understand that, you'll realize that you have to sacrifice certain things to gain others. It's the duality behind life, right? The law of opposites, again, which I'll be saying a lot this year, meaning that you have to give in order to gain. The law of opposites is manifestation. It's the law of attraction. So you have to understand that for you to get the things that you want out of this life, for you to get the spiritual realization, you have to give away certain things. You have to be willing to lose certain parts of yourself, certain parts of your ego, certain parts of your persona, in order to meet the expectations of that said 12th house. So that's my summary on the Cancer and Gemini Moon. Hope you guys did.